Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, we have a really fun episode. Today we're going to be reviewing Carnage number 5 with this really cool cover. Check this cover out, man. These covers have always been amazing on this run so far. That is just awesome. Man. Well, I guess I should say mana, because that's the artist. Alright, guys, now before we get dived into Carnage number 5, I do want to let you guys know about the 500 subscriber giveaway. Now, when we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Silver Cerberus number 1. All you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel, and that'll enter you to win. And when we hit 500 subscribers, we'll raffle the book off, and I'll put a video up to notify the winner. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get dived into Carnage number 5, right? And as always, I have a couple things that I do want to let you guys know first before we get completely dived into the issue. First off, we're going to go heavy into spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled for Carnage number 5, that's your warning. Next, we always got to shout out the creative team, because without the creative team, we wouldn't have a comic book, right guys? So first off, we have the writer is Ram V, the artist is Francesco Manna, the color artist is Eric Arciniega, and the letters are done by Joe Sabino. There is a foreword, and I'll go ahead and start with that says, "Years ago, the Venom symbiote spawned, and its offspring bonded to serial killer Cletus Cassidy. Imbued with incredible strength, speed, endurance, and powers similar to those of Amazing Spider-Man, Cassidy and his extraterrestrial other share a unique bond and have long terrorized the Marvel Universe as Carnage. Carnage is loose. Rejected by its former host, Cletus Cassidy, the Carnage symbiote is on its own. It has found a disciple in serial killer Kenneth Neely. Detective Jonathan Shade is hot on their trail, but after an encounter with Carnage, Shade keeps hearing Cassidy's voice in his head. After attacking and stealing the powers of Hydro Man and the Spot, Carnage is wreaking havoc on the Dark Elf homeworld of Svartalfheim. But who is Carnage hunting next? And how does it connect to the ancient ritualistic hunt the elves themselves are taking on? As we start in Svartalfheim, the woodland slopes of Nathaniel. And we go back to Kenneth Neely and this elf that Carnage kind of sent him to hunt, right? And the elf has him with a dagger to his throat and says, "Speak while your tongue is still attached to the rest of you." Neely says, I swear he made me do it. Gave me a knife and said he'd kill me if I didn't go after you first." And the elf says, "Why didn't you just run?" Neely says, "I'm not like you. In case you haven't noticed, I'm not even from this world. Where would I run to? What choice did I have but to follow his every whim? The last time I stood up to him, he took my hand." The elf looks at his own hand and says, "Why? Why does he do these things? What does he want? Why does the river flow? It is his nature, as it is his name. Carnage. Who knows what motivations drive such a thing? But I know he's here for the hounds. He told me as much," says Neely. And the elf replies, "If he is going for the hounds, he will make for the caves, as will we. I put a charm on that knife. As long as you hold it, we can understand each other. You can come along with me if you want, and I will keep you from harm, and perhaps you might yet have some useful insight into our quarry." Neely says, What are you going to do about Carnage, that is? If he is after the hounds, as you say, he will encounter my competition on his way to the caves," says the elf. "I will wait and watch as either he kills them one by one, or he is killed but weakens them and wears them out for me. Then at last, when he and I are the only ones left, I will kill him. If I win, the hounds are mine and you will be free. If I lose, perhaps you can claim that you led me to him to my death." As we see Carnage chasing one of the other elves, who he catches up to, and she says, "I do not know what manner of devil or demon you are, but it is only I, Varuin of Etor Dera, who will leash the hounds of Niaz. And Carnage says, why? As he starts to fight her. And check this art out, guys. Super awesome. One of the reasons that this has been one of my favorite titles going on recently. Check that art, guys. It's awesome, right? So yeah, Carnage is doing battle with this guy, and says, why must you tame these things? Why this whole song and dance? And she replies, because it is the way, the greatest honor among the black bile, to follow the deeds of Malekith. The Carnage cuts her off and says, oh, Malekith the great, Malekith the accursed, Malekith the blah blah blah. You are all so unfathomably boring, I hate you. As he chops her in half and, kind of says some stuff to her as he kills her and says, this is why you will lose and I will win, because I stopped needing permission to be all that I am meant to be. I will go to hell and take what I must from your fallen god. I will move on and evolve. You, in the meantime, are beginning to realize that you are forever doomed to follow in the footsteps of those who find purpose beyond someone else's cast-off greatness. Come now, my pets. There's more yet to tame. As he has taken control of all the dogs and hounds of Hellwrath and uses them to finish off all these elves that were coming to try to tame them. And then we go back to Neely and the elf, and so Neely kind of asks, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to get to the hounds and control them? And this elf explains that, basically because he sees himself as something that he wasn't, before, and he wants to be greater. He saw the heroes when he was younger, but he has like a twisted spine and no hand, and so he wants to look beyond past that and be more than everyone else thought he was capable of being, right? And that's kind of that. He tells him to come with him, and they continue to hunt Carnage, or so we think. But then we kind of skip forward, and we see Neely has actually found Carnage and sent. And Carnage says, "Kenneth, my old friend, what's the matter? You look like you just kicked a three-legged pup." Candace says, "I'm just tired. What was even the point of any of this? There was no euphoric madness, no underlying dark beauty. All your kills so far had purpose. What did we gain from killing the elves? What did we gain from killing the hounds?" Carnage says, Now. Who said anything about killing the hounds? Well, maybe I killed most of them, but look at this fella here. Isn't he just adorable? I think I'll call him Spike. And what about you, Kenneth? Did you take care of your pet like I asked you to?" I just wanted to show you guys what Spike looks like. Spike's awesome. It's dope. So Carnage's new pet hellhound is definitely mean there. And Kenneth's reply to that is, yes, I did. Carnage says, "Tell me about it, Kenneth. Why have you placed him so?" As we're sort of revealed that Kenneth has killed the elf and strapped him to a tree, kind of like he was in the earlier issues, and put him on display. And he's creepy, guys. He goes, he says, "The kiss of Judas. He trusted me completely up until the end. Right up until the moment I put the blade to his neck and pulled it across. He thought he was saving me from you. Like Judas, I betrayed him with a kiss. There was no meaning to his death. I did not make him more beautiful by it. Why? Why did you make me do this?" Carnage says, "Because he was you, Kenneth. Because he was the man that you were before you killed him. You saw the image of yourself in him, didn't you? I used to think of Cletus that way. He was everything that made me who I was. and we must both overcome the things we love before we can evolve past them. In this, you and I are together. As Neely says, where are we going now? Carnage says, where Spike may deem to lead us, my pup. Where one must go after they kill the thing that they love. To hell. As we go to John Shade, who is teleported from the last issue by Pattern Maker, and we see him arrive somewhere. It says that he's in Niflheim, and he says when Pattern Maker said that she was going to get us as close as possible to where her spider sense was telling her we should be, I did not think spider sense had a sense of humor. And Cletus says, no, this is a good thing, John. And Shade says, only you could look at what lies ahead and say that, Cletus. And Cletus replies, true, but if there's any chance she's put us here in hell before Carnage and Neely have made it, then we can get out ahead of all of this, put an end to the whole plan right here. As we see Shade, just want to show you guys too a little bit of what's going on there. So there's Shade falling into Niflheim, and that's what Shade looks like for those that don't know. And he's, yeah, he kind of looks like a little bit like what's his name? Oh, I forget his name. Anyways, he goes, what do we do? Simple, we kill Malekith. And it says to be continued. And yep, so they're going after Malekith. And yeah, man, I'm definitely enjoying Carnage. It's just a really fun read. Like V's weaving a fun tale here. I'm invested kind of in this new hero, Jonathan Shade, and I want to see what's gonna happen going forward. I want to see his power set more and kind of see like I said from the beginning, I definitely feel like at some point, like always, Venom and Eddie can talk to each other while Eddie's walking around in human form, right? But then they can still turn into Venom. And so at some point I'm expecting Shade to turn into Shade, right? Or what, Detective Jonathan Shade to turn into Shade, or whatever they're gonna call him. That's probably the name I would give him though. Yeah, so it's been really fun. The artwork has been awesome too, guys. If you saw some of the panels that I showed, it's just really colorful. It's super detailed. Carnage is just crazy with his tentacles going everywhere. They definitely picked an artist whose skill set is really this is like a perfect for them. So yeah, man, I'm definitely enjoying Carnage. I give Carnage a thumbs up. It's in my top 5 every month. Yeah, so that's what I have today, guys. Remember, if you guys do like this kind of content and you want to help support the channel, check me out on IG. I'm currently selling a $50 mystery box. We're about halfway to the goal of selling all 30 out. Yeah, check the little promo out after the show. And yeah, maybe hit me up on IG and get one. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow and have a great day. Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. All right, I'm really happy and excited to share this with the community. So what we have here, what are we looking at? It's my first ever mystery box. It's DC and Marvel only, #1s only. So it's all going to be all #1 issues, all DC, all Marvel. They're going to be a guaranteed value of $60 on every single mystery box. There are only 30 boxes total. And all I'm asking, guys, is $50 shipped. So $50 shipped, and I'll guaranteed you'll get $60 in value in #1 Marvel and DC only. And yep, there's also going to be 5 grand prize winners, and the 5 grand prize winners or mini prize winners are gonna get $100 in value mystery prize box. So they're gonna be 5 boxes valued at $100, and then there's gonna be a grand prize winner, guys. And the grand prize winner is gonna win this Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1 slab in a 9.8 of the Del Auto Virgin Edition Scorpion Comics limited print. And additionally, not only are you going to get the slab, but you're also going to get a $60 mystery box as well. So you'll get to open up a mystery box full of #1 issues just like everybody else, and you'll get this cool slab. So that's the grand prize winner gets the slab and a $60 value mystery box. And then there's going to be 5 mystery boxes, mini prize winners valued at $100. And then, yep, only 30 boxes total. So I'm asking for the community's help and support on this one. If you guys could help me out and help me to sell out of the 30 boxes, that'd be super amazing. And yep, these are some of the books that you'll see in the mystery box in the #1 only Jacob Comics first ever exclusive mystery box. All right, guys, and the best way to find out how to purchase them is to get a hold of me on Instagram at Jacob_comic. So it's the same as my YouTube, but without the S on the end. And again, I really appreciate the community's support and helping me spread the word about this mystery box. I thank you very much in advance. And yep, we'll see you guys tomorrow as always, and have a great day, okay?